I mean, it's like we've got some time. We're in the third trimester, but yeah, it's definitely it's a wonderful time because there's not, to be just, yeah, I guess nesting is a nice way of putting it, isn't it? Yeah, she's great. She's great. Thanks. You wouldn't know. Aside from a giant belly, you wouldn't know. She's very. She's a force of nature, obviously, as we all know, as everyone knows. But she's. It's been really impressive. She's not at all. There's no complaining or like. There's no like. She's just like all about it. So I've been pretty. It's pretty awe-inspiring to see the way she kind of handles herself at this time, because it's just like business as usual. And I mean, I'm not sure how my back would be feeling with that much weight in the front, but anyway, she doesn't complain, so it's amazing. She's sort of built for it. We've been homeschooling. That's been fun. I do a week on and a week off with with Miranda, his Flynn's mum, and yeah, so he's actually on his. He's got pretty good. He's on his computer now, and he's figured out, like, he plugs into the school group and his class, and they chat and do their thing, and and then we have some homework to do. But yeah, I mean, that could be really, really, really stressful. But he's 9, and he's sort of, it's relearning how to do things, isn't it? And I guess all parents are in the same boat. They're like pulling their hair out to begin with, and then obviously I think different schools have different ways of working things. So the way that my son's school's working it's working out pretty well for us as well. I had been working really crazy hours, and I was shooting my show in Prague, Carnival Row, for the second season, and we were really close to completing, but I think I had 3 weeks left. It was in the last push, and then I was done. But we had the plug pulled right, 3 weeks before we finished. So we got a lot of that work done. So I came back to America. I got in just before the curfew because my son is obviously here. So, and obviously my very pregnant fiance, now very pregnant fiance. So it was one of those. You better let him in, otherwise. It was sort of a moment of pause, if you like. And for me, that was a welcome respite. And I kind of am somebody who sort of naturally would appreciate a time like this in some ways. I've kind of gone back to basics in many ways, and trying to take what I can from it. I mean, I'm fortunate in that, we quarantined with, we had a closed circle with some family and one of my friends, and so it was, I can imagine for a lot of people who are in apartments in big cities around the world, just going stir crazy, and we've all seen the videos. But I have a little bit of garden, and it was sort of like a time to go inward, right? And I sort of felt quite blessed to have the opportunity for that in some ways. So yeah, lots of Legos with my son. Literally have a wall of Lego that is just growing by the day, by the week rather. Trying to stay kind of in a good headspace and fit, and not overeat and overdrink, all the things that you could easily just do. So I've been feeling very blessed, and I hope that we're all, taking in the messaging that we've been presented. I think it's a reset, isn't it?